the guala guala, and she like the guala guala.
Yeah. See, I got like guala, white guala, rappers, guala, you guys.
I'm living like it's no tomorrow. I put my dick on her forehead. Less conversation.
I don't think the notification went out that I was streaming, or else we'd have 1,000 people watching, because people clearly care a lot about NF. You can see the chat next to me is very slow for this album. Very slow, okay? It must mean there's not a lot of crossover between the Kyles of the world and the people who watch Brad Taste in Music, I guess. It's unfortunate. I'm here for Brad, even though I don't know who NF is. Well, let me explain. So NF is considered to be the white Eminem. He likes to rap over music that sounds very cinematic, like he's rapping over movie trailers. He's done a good job at, like, treading his own lane, though I personally have never really cared for what he does all that much, and I've mocked a lot of it. And the only reason I'm here today listening to his new album is because I expect to go into this thing hating it, like, legitimately. People say, Bradley, you always go into albums expecting to hate them. Well, today, that's exactly what's happening. I heard the song Motto, and I absolutely hated it. I thought that it sounded like someone who was so up their own ass about not being up their own ass, and it sounded tone deaf, and it was really frustrating to listen to. Like, it was extremely unlikable. More unlikable than, like, anything I've heard from NF in a while. It seemed like he might have been on some really weird shit, so I wanted to listen to this and see what was going on. Yeah, so even though I'm going in expecting not to like this, it's not a situation where I want to go in and point and laugh, because, I mean, the guy seems like a pretty nice guy, but I don't really know if I'm loving the direction his music's going in. With that being said, it seems like a lot of people agree with me, as the overall consensus of this album, despite the one review, is that this thing is not that great. I've heard a lot of people describe this as Eminem rapping over AJR and Imagine Dragons beats, which sounds terrible. In fact, I don't even know how to describe how bad that sounds. That just sounds so bad. And the song that I heard that I hated, Motto, is not even close to the lowest rated track on this album. Like, that's insane. So I want to see what's up with this project. I want to see, you know, what's going on with NF. And, you know, I feel like best case scenario is that Motto is a fluke and the rest of this album is solid. So with that being said, first song, Hope, which is what I have for this album.
Sniping.
Hope, please don't kill it off early.
Hope, yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Oh, you've been praying for my soul.
See, again, I don't remember if this is correct information, but I think he was also like a, what they would consider a Christian rapper. I just think I remember hearing something about him being like Christian rap, but not like, you know, like traditional go out there, but it's more like, you know, hope and stuff, you know?
30 years you've been dragging your feet, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Nature had a great run.
Okay, yeah, I get the Imagine Dragons and AJR comparisons immediately from this first song with the goofy-ass piano beat. And again, large cinematics that I feel like NF is known for. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here about the 30 years, but, you know, he's cooking something. I grieve different, yeah.
Do I like to introduce?
Wait, this is literally like, bro, this was a single where he's just introducing his album. Bro, this is the most streamed song on the album, and it's an intro. It's a glorified intro.
My album. Hope. What's my definition of success?
See, now he's rapping over Captain Jack Sparrow garbage, alright?
Tucking the toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Being brave enough to dream.
It's because I hate this production. It just sounds like overblown trash. I mean, that's the problem, though, is I went into this album knowing that that's the style he likes going for, so on that end, I am going to be pretty underwhelmed with this project overall. I really hate the production here, man. This thing is mixed like shit. It's so overblown.
What a little bit of faith can't do if you don't even believe in you. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a perfect example of what happens with it if you want to get the opportunity.
I mean, it sounds like a glorified YouTube freestyle from someone like Skag, just straight up. But that being said, he's speaking a lot of real shit here, you know? Even me, who's like, man, f real hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Man, rap fucking sucks.
Mumble rap.
What anybody says.
Mumble
These
rap
fools
can
ain't
eat
spitting
a
no
dick.
but dope shit.
Mumble rap
But that's
can
not
eat
even
a
the part. They're not even saying words anymore.
tell 'em,
They
Hobson.
just got a hard-ass fucking beat to trick dumbasses like you to make you think you like the shit.
That being said, I actually really like what he's talking about here, where he's saying that he had to reach rock bottom, and he's actually very fortunate for the difficulties he went through because it made him a stronger person today, which is very real. That being said, I think the music sucks. Like, I actually really like what he's saying in his bars, but I think the song itself is agonizing and impossible to listen to. Like, it just sounds terrible.
Sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having people make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did. Don't have to worry about, don't get it twisted. That wasn't
Like
a
the
shot.
Sonata.
Mama, I forgive you. I just broken 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate. Might as well give up, not running away. You don't have to go. Taking up, I'm taking up.
Hey, you make me a believer. I think the song sounds like shit. Right headphones. I get what it's trying to do, especially at the end here, but you don't have to distort everything to the point of unlistenability to get that across, because I actually think that what he was doing here makes a lot of sense. It's like demons overwhelming him, and it's supposed to be uncomfortable, but here's the thing. You do that at the expense of the listener, and it's really frustrating because it just doesn't sound good. So, yeah, really like the writing on this one. Hate the execution. So, a decent intro, at least to kick it off. Hopefully the production takes a step up. I know it doesn't. I know the bars take a step down on this one. I really don't like the writing on this one. I think this is extremely pompous, this next song motto. Here we go.
I could write a record full of radio songs.
Which reminds me, I gotta listen to that Hardy album.
Do a bunch of features that I don't even like, just to build up the hype. Out of rooms with the biggest of names. Hire 50 people just to give me advice on the way I should write. God, yeah, sounds like a nightmare if you ask me. To be the guy who killed to get it #1. I had to hear that song's a hit before I thought it was, but nowadays I don't really give a what. Oh God, yeah. Might catch me.
Guys, he almost said the F word. Oh my god, that would be so anti-Christian. That would be against his values. It's a good thing you didn't do that, you guys.
The award show, eating popcorn in the back row.
But yeah, Mike, here's the thing. Might catch me at the awards show eating popcorn in the back row. I think it's supposed to be a fake out because like, I'm never going to sell and show it at award shows, but I'll be at the award show eating popcorn in the back row. It's like, yeah, but you're still there, you know? You still accepted the invitation. You might as well have said, I'll stay home, you know, instead of going to the award shows. But I don't know, the way it's played off is just sort of weird, and I don't feel like it's trying to play games with the audience, I feel like, instead of just making a good song.
He's with my hat low, no nominations, but it's cool though. Oh God.
So that's the thing, is he's been making the same sounding music now for years with extremely over-the-top cinematic beats that sound like straight dog cheeks, very preachy raps. So yeah, straight up, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Even his album art, bro. Look at his album art. Every single one of these just looks bleak as shit. It looks so bleak. And it matches the tone of them. It's all just cinematic and colorless. Like, every single NF song I've heard has been more about with like over just like beats that have literally no melody or no like sauce.
Yeah, I miss buying CDs at the store and thumbing through the cases trying to make a choice. That don't make no sense to you, well, of course. See, one
Here's another thing, condescending, but at the same time saying you're better than other people because you don't do things that like other. It's just, it's so condescending and unlikable, this song. I really hate it, dude.
Wow, how are you unemployed? Telling me to get a life, you should look at yours. Yup, congratulations, you can raise your voice.
Did you know, guys? Did you know that I'm actually unemployed? It's true. That's what I have to put down whenever like I put anything on paperwork, that I'm actually unemployed.
This is the industry where it ain't how big you are, it's how big you seem.
If you have no job in this economy, that's your fault. Oh yeah, no, it's very tone deaf. That's a good point, Mark.
You looking for me? Oh God! No nominations, but it's cool though. Oh God!
And F is theatercore for homophobic people. You know, usually I would say that that's a crazy generalization, but I get what you're going for with him being Christian rap.
Last week, am I ashamed? No.
You don't know what NF stands for, I think? Since his first name is Nate, I imagine it's just his initials. Anyways, yeah, I think this sounds like ass. I think it's pompous and annoying. It's the red headphones. I don't hate mumble rap, I just hate boring and effortless, uncreative mumble rap, which Yeet is. Rich Minion is tolerable, but the rest is obnoxious, uncreative. Here's the thing, especially with good Yeet songs, because I do believe that there's like a good catalog of good ones, okay? Best one being Turban, for example, alright? This one's pretty universal. This one goes hard, alright? It's insane, it's got ridiculous ad-libs, it's engaging all the way through. Yes, it's senseless, yes, it's bullshit, but it's fun.
Right in the target. Sipping on Moby to be like Burby. She said that she wanna come pull up and suck on my cock, told her to my kids.
See, like both hit different lanes, you know? What NF provides is nothing like what Yeet provides, realistically. Here's the thing. I think that both can exist in their own world. I don't think the two have that much crossover, and that's the point I'm trying to make, is you don't have to shit on one because you make the other. Like, no one's listening to this on the same playlist as Yeet, alright? I'm just saying. Next song, Careful, with Corday.
DJ Khaled!
DJ Khaled, we the best! Stunning on me, you get exposed. I don't wanna pick, then I bite bold. Doesn't go plat, it'll go gold. Keep it up front, I don't tiptoe. Yeah, I sit on my roof like J. Cole. Thinking about how I'm so thankful. Some part songs, I don't make those. Look at that car I paid.
I got my name on it, that's how a typical day goes. I just left Nigeria, Lagos.
Bro, you know that when NF contacted Corday, it was like, man, can you make sure not to, you know, swear at all on this rap verse? I mean, Corday seems to be doing great. I just know that that conversation happened, and I think it's funny to mention.
I just met Kanye, Yazos. I was talking to God, but was real or was not. All he said was remain faithful.
Man, when was this song recorded, man?
Lost souls at a crossroads, money coming in large loads. I've been crossed. So my heart cold.
Oh, sit on my roof like J. Cole. Sharing the wealth, ain't no point in me keeping this all to myself. I ain't taking this money with me to my grave. Yeah, I might as well bless all the people I love. That's a line you don't cross, no. Low blows, can't respect those. I don't wanna pick that a
verse.
Doesn't go plat.
It's a better beat on this one. I think Corday mentioning Kanye's a little bit awkward. There were a few awkward lines on there, but I feel like NF closed it off pretty well. Again, better beat. Shrug, not bad. Definite improvement, for sure, from the last one, for sure. At this point, that's really all I could ask for. I think this is just a solid banger. You know, to all the kids who want bangers but don't want to listen to Yeet because he talks about sucking dick and swallowing kids. The girl's doing that, of course, not Yeet. You get what I'm saying? Anyways. Chat switching up as soon as Brad likes a part of the song. Bro, but that part of the song was really good. I'm just saying. Next song. Mama! Oh!
DJ Khaled, we the best! Who we know? Yeah. You ever make it up to the gate? And if you did, I wonder, is it a beautiful place? Did he put his arms around you, make you feel like you're safe? Did he grab you by the hand and say that things are okay? I gotta know, mama. Did he show you some grace, give you a pass and tell you he would carry the weight? Would you say that you cry less? Do you feel at peace yet? Do you laugh more? You feel like heaven is everything you could ask for? You don't gotta cry. You don't gotta cry.
So cringe, bro, this seems authentic. I don't know what you're talking about. It's alright. You know, he's allowed to have feelings and make music that sounds like shit. You know? This is a step up. This is pretty good.
No more. I hope you're up there looking down on us with a smile on
What the? Wait, hold on. What is this accent, though?
from your pain. I look at the situation you had. Might have made a mistake of leaving, but it's making me sad. It might not be around for my babies, but no one.
You know exactly what preset the piano is in GarageBand? Oh my god.
I say that I love you, that I mean it, okay? Cause nobody's perfect. You don't gotta cry.
When I was in jail, it's low key.
Need healing from, but I'll get there eventually, so don't you worry none. I just hope you finally got some peace and you feel happy, Mom. I love you.
Beautiful track, Smiley Ball. Really like it. I think the beat sounds really good on this. NF, I mean, sure, it's been done before, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I feel like it's genuine and really well done. I like the beat on this one. Again, I might have already said that, probably. I think the flow is better. Yeah, I think this is overall a much, like an overall just improvement for the entire thing. Very authentic, very real. I like this, not pompous, and it just seems like it's emotionally driven. So yeah, pretty good rap song in my opinion. Not bad at all. Yeah, heartfelt. No, I think it kept my attention. It kept my attention. So I think it did really well. So yeah. definitely a smiley ball for me. A significant improvement. Yeah, and I'm hoping that things continue on this upward trend, as it seems like these last two songs have been moving in a good direction, and this last one especially is really good, so.
Chocolate starfish!
Young Moolah, baby!
Next song, Happy. Shout out to all my bus boys.
God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I.
Oh no, don't throw out my Legos. What if I can't let go? What if I come back home?
I know I've been self.
Okay, look, I'm totally okay with him making this kind of song, but you should be okay with me putting my hand on my head for how corny this sounds. Just the instrumental, you know. It does sound like a 2013 song. Everything comes back to you.
Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable. Out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth.
So here's the problem when you refuse to change, all right? Because 10 years passes and you're making a song that should have stayed in 2013. This sounds terrible.
I need help, but I just can't imagine. I need a hand to hold, losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange, I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in.
Damn it, that button's so good. It's too powerful. It's too powerful. I can't. It's too strong. Yeah, that's the button.
I've been a.
It's too good. It ruins everything, dude.
Don't know what's around.
Here's the thing, even though it's dated, I actually think the song's easy on the ears and it's alright. And I think NF actually has a pretty good singing voice. And I think the fact that he is willing to switch things up and be more versatile actually kind of works for him. It seems like he's been singing for a while. I don't know. It's like this comes off more like a personal choice to make a song like this for something very personal and something very dear to him rather than a commercial move. So as a result, I feel like I have a lot more patience for something like this. Even though I think it's corny, I don't think this is terrible at all. After the last few album streams, this is refreshingly boring and in one ear and out the other. Refreshingly boring is a good way of putting it after that Melanie Martinez crap.
Living in my agony, watching myself.
Oh, the auto-tune though, bro. You hear that shit?
Living in my agony, watching.
Uh-oh. Oh man, the curtain. I saw behind the curtain, you guys. Uh-oh.
Truthfully, that's the.
Well, that pitch correction is terrible. You're right. Oh no. Look, coming from someone who went into this album expecting to hate it, maybe that was the saving grace for me. Is it turns out that even when it's at its cheesiest, it's charming enough to pull it off. This guy, honestly, sounds very passionate. You know, I feel like it lets him get away with some shit. For me, it's a low shrug. Some people will think that's the worst of the album. I understand. I get it. But I think when he's being a pompous asshole, that's significantly worse than when he's doing something like this. Because this, I can get. There's emotional connection to it, for sure.
If I was happy.
NF's done many songs where he just does exactly this. It's so overdone. Well, I haven't heard a single one of those because I don't listen to NF. So as a result, this is a first impression of that. So that probably helps benefit my overall feelings towards this.
Man, rap today fucking sucks bad. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. These fools ain't spitting no type of dope shit.
Next song, Pandemonium. This beat, oh god.
Something special about me, you can already tell the energy
When
is
I was in
different.
jail, it's low key. Cool work out and go sleep. You
Try
know,
me if
Freddie
you wanna
Perry,
guarantee that you
Bo
gon'
Feet,
wish
so
you
we got
hadn't
got
did
with
it.
us.
Try me if you wanna guarantee, though you gon' wish you hadn't did it. That's a war that you can never win, but hey, I like the optimism. Giving over half my life to this, I think I made a good decision. Why? Jealous of me cause the flow nice. Did it all without a cosign. Should've always did try. Acknowledge me or not.
Ronnie, it does sound like that Falling in Reverse song, bro. Oh man, yeah, so this is absolute agony. Again, the cinematics sound like dog shit. It's tacky as all hell. Man, it's just, we got another cocky ass song here, I guess.
To me, I keep my enemies at arm's length, but close enough to make me feel safe. My doing with my talent, stretching my imagination, watch it turn a small idea into something that you have to.
Vine Thud, NF rapping.
Package and waves, I got an air about me. I don't play the game the way they want me to. They tell me.
Yo, he got an air about him like wind chimes, you guys. He got that air about him like wind chimes.
Mine is my self. Body language reading well. Written on your face, I'm flipping through your pages. You don't have to scream and yell. Got what they lack, first in every class. Never coming last. Amy's on my back and never left. Say it with my chat.
Man, this sucks, bro. Brad went theater. Bro, that's the thing. This sounds like a shitty Avengers trailer, bro. I wish I could show you guys this. Maybe I'll grab my laptop to show you. You know what? No, that takes too long. It's not worth my time. Listen, I'm just gonna tell you a story, okay? My legs work? Hey, my legs don't work. Okay, this is fraud. This is fraud, you guys. Listen, when I was making music on Logic Pro, right? I was looking for deep bass sounds. I was like, I want the best bass sound. That they categorize everything, you know, you got the synth bass, you got like, you know, wind chimes and world segment, and then they got like movie cinematics. Now let me tell you right now, the movie cinematics had the deepest, largest sounds. I was like, huh, you know, I should try this. And then I tried using it and I was like, wow, this sounds like horse shit. No wonder this is used for movie trailers and not actual music. That is basically my experience with everything that NF is doing here. Because the frequencies just don't line up. They sound like horse shit. It's just so overblown for the sake of it, and it just isn't fun to listen to. It's over the top and really unenjoyable.
Got a problem? Yes, meet me in the flesh. You don't cut the check, I don't do the set. I hung it up, thought I think again. Petty, that depends. What's the latest trend? I don't have a clue. I don't follow them. They just follow me. Keep them on the edge, keep them on their toes, keep them on the rant, keep them wanting more, eating on my hand. Don't look at the score, don't look in the stands. Focus on my goals, execute the plan. Pay me my game, never not a chance. I'll keep through my pain, show you who I am. Don't get what it pays. Loyal to my brand, foot is off the brakes, stepping on the gas, knowing that my pace. Catch me if you can. Far from done, so much left to give you. Not a man, I was a person detrimental. 2020, me can never hold a candle to the present day. Me standing here before you, overstep this, you people can't afford to keep my standing time changing. Never knowing the pieces left and right. Ignore the hate, life testing me, passing with flying colors. Always been unique, can't be no doubt.
Hey, you make me up, you make me up, Pandemonium is a glorified freestyle where he's switching up flows with the most obnoxious beat that's ever existed. I think that this is really annoying. There's some moments where I'm kind of getting lost in the triplety flows. It doesn't actually make for an enjoyable song. It's a red headphones. Dog. The falling in reverse reaction gonna be turned into a video. Bro, I got like so much shit in the vault. I should, but like I'm so behind. There's like so many videos I need to edit. I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. Suffice is the name of the next song.
DJ Khaled, we the best. Who we know?
Yeah. If I did it, then I did it right. Yeah. This ain't happened for me overnight. You poppin' now, wanna slice. Yeah. Greed and envy, that's a part of life. Man, my head hurts. These catchy records. Ain't nothing really but a walk in the park for me. Heard the cat getting started. You don't really wanna start, but I ain't buying.
I'll say one thing, and I'm gonna compliment NF for this. His flow. He's got veteran stripes. I don't like his writing style all that much. I still think that it sounds very pompous and kind of annoying, but the dude has a very solid flow. Like, you could tell he's been practicing, you know? And I think that's worth something.
If I did it, then I did it right. Yes. This ain't happened for me overnight. Claiming we had a baby, we ain't never spoke. I don't be sleeping out here with random women on the road. They want a DNA test to prove it. I'm like, here you go. I could've saved you a bunch of time and told you the results. Looking for us money from me, you ain't gon' get it though. Historic, right. Rain on my parade. I keep walking.
Now, here's one thing I do like about stuff like this, though. Is like, here's the thing. NF has made good decisions in life, and he's flexing that, you know? And I do believe that there is, like, a lane for that, where you can talk your shit. Like, for example, he hasn't slept around, so he has a lot of confidence in himself, you know? I feel like a lot of people who have slept around, maybe they're very anxious in life, you know? They're worried about, you know, shit coming back to bite them. NF, he doesn't have to worry about that. That's an alright flex, you know what I'm saying?
Just another day, man, I'm used to it downpouring. It's nothing. So ahead of you,
I'm not in love with this popular songs. Thank you, Shrimp.
Hello, I was wondering if you could play that song again. The one that goes...
Okay, we gotta switch up.
need no introduction.
Hey.
Style my own, can't no one touch it. Mediocre, that won't cut it. Life is a gift, I wanna live it to the fullest while I can. Why? For the pain I was gonna have to go through to get to the end result that I knew I wanted. Gave up and just turned my back on this music. Where would I be now? Don't know how.
No, I agree. The beats are actually pretty good. They went from like. See, here's the thing, and here's my problem with this album right now. Some beats, really great. This beat, super well balanced. Sure, the points reminds me of Drake beats, but you know, like when it kicks, and it delivers. And I feel like NF, you know, even though he does kind of just sort of sound like a man living in his own little world, there's, there is a certain vibe that comes with that, and I don't think it's all bad.
Purpose of my surface looks great. Who cares if underneath I'm hurt?
I was never taught what laws they are. I was never taught what laws they are. Let me repeat. I was never taught the laws for the country I live in, but I know how Kennedy ain't killed his women. I'll be in the motherfucking.
Closed mind is the mind of an idiot. Don't believe that's true. Well, open it.
Wow, what a terrible ending line. Shrug. Calling other people idiots is never a good move, because it just does make you kind of sound like a pompous asshole. Song's okay though. It ain't bad. I was never taught what laws there are. I was never taught what laws there are. I think that was the most fire line of the entire thing. I don't know. Do you guys agree? Bro, this is like the only other feature on this album is Julia Michaels, who is like an insider of the industry for like the longest time. Like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't, it's not a good look being like your only other collaboration being Julia Michaels. Just something about this just doesn't look great on the record. Yeah. Next song, Gone.
Always saw my glasses half empty, was never full. The way you left.
This is really boring. I ain't even gonna cap.
I'm already gone.
Excuse me? Hello? Oh, that wasn't me. Hello? What? Hello? AJR? He's like... Bro, my fucking ears. This is terrible, dude.
I could blame us breaking up on being too young and being too dumb. Ended on the first night.
Suck on his shoes.
I was wondering if you could play that song again. The one that goes.
It was for the best. I pray the song.
Art says this piano preset is called Steinway Grand Piano and Garage Band Reverb turned up to 4. I know what you're talking about, actually, because I know that exact preset. Here's the thing, though, and listen. All right, yes, presets kind of cringe, all right, especially when you know what you're talking about with music. However, I used to be the first one to call that kind of shit out. But listen, the more I listen to music, especially there was a certain album that actually kind of changed my mind on this. And it's not because of presets, but it was because of effects that I've heard used a lot. But like all of a sudden they were used in such a brilliant way I never thought of, and it made for one of the best album experiences I've ever heard. Like, for example, like tremolo or whatever, like that with like things moving back and forth. It's such a, you know, obvious effect, but it was used so brilliantly. And that, of course, is Leaves Turn Inside You by Unwound. This is an amazing album. If you haven't heard this album, you're missing out. This entire project's an absolute experience, and I don't think that it's doing anything that's too like beyond words, but it's doing everything in such a tactical and smart way that it like takes these things that are like simple ideas, it keeps layering them, it keeps doing amazing things with them. It makes just one of the best rock albums I've ever heard. So period. This album kind of just entirely changed my perspective on that. This is I'd say like primarily post-rock, but not really post-rock at all. Post-hardcore, post-rock, and indie. Yeah, it's amazing. So this is a good example for anyone who's curious. I mean, this album's amazing. The piano's from a sample pack, that's why I called it out. You know what else is from a sample pack? The Baby Cry that AJR used in this presentation.
Oh my god. Jack, play that back.
Yes, hello. I was wondering if you could play that song again. The one that goes.
My fucking ears, bro. That shit was terrible.
Dog.
It probably means well in some regard, but I think the overall execution is absolutely horrendous, and I think it sounds like total dog shit trying to do something way too big and completely failing at it. So as a result, it just sounds absolutely like straight dog cheeks. Next song is called Bullet.
Stream sniping.
Welcome to my birthday party.
Look, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. You ever need me for any reason, let me know. To describe the way we both connected when you had a baby. I'm proud of you, I can't believe it, it still fascinates me.
Another thing is like, writing stuff like this and having it sound like it's coming from the heart, you know, a lot of people think that this is just, you know, generic, easy garbage to do. As somebody who's heard a lot of songs like this that sound literally like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life, it is not that easy to do. You know, it really isn't. And to make it actually sound like a song is quite impressive. So I am going to give this album points when I see it, because I can see this being as really easy to write off as white, corny, but you know, I see it.
You, I swear to God that I would take a bullet, give my life in a second if it came down to it.
Yeah, this processed chorus ain't great though.
I know your birth plan didn't pan out like you wanted, but look what we got from it. Scared to death, I can't imagine how you feel trying to handle all this pressure you're under, watching you suffer.
You know, it probably helps me that I've met someone who I'd consider my soulmate. So I actually feel like I've gone under circumstances to where I actually understand, you know, that level of connection and love that he feels. And maybe as a result, I don't find this to be as boring. I think the chorus is terrible, but I do think that this is very, you know, strong and heartfelt at the choruses.
Left, believed in me and stood fake when no one else did. I swear I do it.
Oh yeah, no, I hate the instrumental and I hate the hook. I overall don't like this song, but message is amazing. Just would be better with a better sound palette. I would take a...
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
When your sky goes dark
I
and the
woke
rain
up in a
starts
new
pouring.
Bugatti.
Feel low when your world starts to crumble.
I woke up in a new
When you think
I woke up in a Chris Brown's body. You know, shout out NF. He's doing his own thing. He seems pretty happy doing it. I think the song sounds like shit, but I'm actually going to give it a light shrug because I actually love the messaging that much. Even with the major flaws that I see in this song overall. Next song, Turn My Back. How many songs we got left? We got 4? Okay.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
even on my off days, right? Even when I'm off base, less you, more Ye, more Drake, more M, more Dre, more Cole, more Kendrick, more names.
Wait, hold on. Is this another fucking anti-mumble rap song? Are you kidding me? Anyways, yeah, so this is a song that's less mumble rap, more Ye, more Drake, more M, more Dre, more Cole, more Kendrick, more names?
I do it myself.
Oh, Martin had a dream.
I'm doing coach flying. I'm the lead role. You in the background, yeah. I'm the star player. You the mascot, yeah. I'm the future. You the past old timer. I'm the truth and you the bold-faced liar. I'm the CEO and you the customer.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. Once again, when he gets out of his positivity arc and into the boasting and bragging bullshit, I actually just get really turned off by the whole thing.
I'm from the ghost fighter. I'm the creator. I'm the director. I'm the hitmaker. I'm the empire. I'm the shot caller. I'm the showstopper. I'm the real one. You the fake knockoff. Jaw drop. Headliner. Top gunner. Head honcho. Like Ye's Docker. Mannery was inspirational to me. I love watching.
Yeah, this album was definitely delayed. I'm surprised that he didn't, like, slow it down to, like, change all the Ye lines, because, I mean, there is a lot of references to Kanye in this shit. I mean, there are a lot of references to Kanye, bro.
They hit me up and say, I hope you're doing well. We should do a tour or something, man. Stop! Ain't going, that's the way I like it. Too many cooks in the kitchen, that's a problem I ain't never gotta worry about. 12 people on the song, man, to each his own, but for me, that's a little wild. Dipping in the pot.
Yo, is he dissing my man DJ Khaled for his Welcome to My Hood remix? Bro, tell him off.
DJ Khaled, we the best! Who we know? When I tell a joke, I don't need you faking trying to...
Just look at this, bro. I mean, come on. You ain't gotta be a fucking... Like, come on, this gets annoying. Like, just straight up, it just gets annoying. You don't have to be an expert to see this shit and be like, yeah, okay.
I don't need you telling me it's been a while. I don't need to live breathing down my neck. I don't need to bring you telling me it's loud. I don't need you talking when I'm trying to rap. I don't need my name coming out your mouth. I don't need you using me to give respect. I don't need a picture with you for some clout. I don't need you telling me that's about. That's a quickest way to make me turn my back on you and
I get it. It just sort of ends because it's like disappearing. I kind of like that. A nice little touch. Turn My Back is really sour, and I just don't really like it when he's this sour. I prefer the more, enlifting stuff. This just kind of comes off as petty. I don't like it. Red headphones. Good ending though. Not the worst song on the album, just not a fan of how it goes about it. Mistake. This is gonna be a slow ass song, I could just tell.
I feel like I'm at I'm not a mistake.
Did you know that I was a mistake? It's true. I was a mistake. I bet like half the people here were a mistake. It's probably the only reason you're watching me.
I'm just afraid of having to face the wrath of an anxious.
My parents told me when they told me that I was a mistake, they were like, "Yeah, isn't every kid a mistake?" I was like, "Bro,
feel the same sometimes. I think
what kind of logic is that?"
Lost retreat, show my teeth quick if you turn on me. Feel
parents can really afford alcohol but not condoms.
Wanna show you I'm not a mistake.
Look, I get it, but like the most boring, cheap ass version of a Minecraft piano beat is just not the best. I feel like landscape for keeping my small ADHD brain paying attention. I was supposed to be aborted, but the doctor botched it, and now I have motor function issues. That's actually terrible. Stupid bitch. Why the fuck's she calling me when she knows I'm working, okay? God damn, this is why you guys should never get engaged. Why you should never be with a woman. God damn, man, I'm so... Anyways, you guys. Oh, I wasn't muted? Oh, damn. Rip. Guys. Whoa, hey. Hey, officer, you gotta believe me. We were just playing. Hey! I was playing. Listen, it's all a good game. It's a joke. It's a game, you guys. It's also funny. Come on. You gotta believe me. Yo, get me out of here, Saul. Melanie fans gonna clip that out of context. Bro, Melanie fans, they got nothing to be mad over anymore. They've shut up real quick. They saw that I have a much bigger platform than they do. And they're used to kicking down people who can't defend themselves, so felt good to just give them a taste of their own medicine. Anyways, mistake.
No confidence, struggle with it.
March, stop spamming that. I saw it the first time. It's like your third or fourth time saying that.
Like that, I feel trapped. I might lash out. I gotta watch my back.
AMA, bro, is that all men?
I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do.
Oh, it's signed male at birth. I thought it was all men are bad.
Mistake.
I think it's a song that, is very emotional, probably means a lot to him, but I thought it was boring as all hell. And you know what? I don't think he'd be mad at me for saying, that shit put me to sleep. Red headphones.
Dog.
It's not terrible, it's just boring. I get where he's coming from. I just, shouldn't do that. It's like torture. It's like torture. All right. Next song, Let 'Em Pray.
Sniping.
Yeah. Oh my god, they got Drake on this?
I've been
Oh, wait, no, it's just Jack Harlow.
Delegating isn't one of my strong suits. I've seen it take a toll and be harmful. Cause if you don't, it ain't never gonna happen. Listen, gotta prevail, gotta excel. So in, let it resonate. Blood, sweat, and tears on the 808s. I had to let the mistakes that I made rob me of my full potential. Life will test.
I don't like this song, but I do appreciate that he's back on his motivational shit, because I actually know that this shit inspires a lot of people. Hi, baby. I was just telling him how much I love you, and how I respect you, and how I relate to songs on this album, because they're about soulmates. Isn't that right, you guys? Isn't that right, chat? Guys, hey, put the camera. Hey, whoa, hold on. Yo, wait. Whoa, guys, you can't be making up lies like this, you guys. Whoa. Tina, don't read the chat. They've been paid off by Mart. I'm just kidding. Mart's broke.
Ew, oh my god.
You don't forget to remember the fundamentals.
I hate the sound of this song. I really do. I think this still has a pretty solid flow, but it does seem redundant for NF to just make another song like this. It's a red headphones for me. Again, though, talk your shit, King.
Dog.
Do whatever the fuck you want. Next song, Running.
Stream sniping.
Tired of holding on, going learn to love myself. No longer stand aside.
I'll be honest with you, I'm just writing the review on Album of the Year while this shit plays. I really don't like this. Yeah, I've heard enough. This album's a solid 3. His final song, not a fan.
Dog.
This is a lot higher than I thought I'd be giving this. Yeah, I don't think the issue with this album comes down to NF himself all that much, even though there is like half the songs where that is the problem. Because the other half of the songs are actually really sweet and sentimental, and there are some very powerful moments here, some very enlifting moments, but I really, once again, think the production sounds like shit. And in some moments, in fact, a lot of moments, even worse here than usual. Yeah, that being said, you know, NF, he's pushing forward. I wish him the best with this, but I don't like the sound of this album. I really don't. I think right now this being significantly his lowest rated album and people saying that it's his, like, rapping that's the fault, I think is just incorrect. I legit just think the sound of this one is just shit. You gotta do that. Anyways, thanks for watching.